In this video, I want to show you how to install and basically configure the Filter Everything PRO plugin on your WordPress site. First of all, I want to apologize for my English, as I am not a native speaker, but I hope everything will be clear for you. So, I expect that you have already purchased the plugin and downloaded the zip file with the plugin on your computer. The actual installation of the plugin from an archive is typical for WordPress, and there is nothing new here. You need to open the dashboard of your WordPress site, go to the plugins section, click Add New, click Upload Plugin, click Choose File, specify zip file with the plugin, and click Install Now. Next, you have to activate the plugin, and after that you will see a new menu item in the WordPress dashboard called Filters. That's all regarding the plugin installation process. So as you see, there is nothing special for Filter Everything Pro, and it can be installed from a zip file as any other WordPress plugin. Now let's create our filters. Let's go to this new item, Filters, click Add Filter Set. A filter set is a set of filters. Here we can see the form with the settings of our filter set and the Add Filter button here. First of all, let's choose the post type we are going to filter. Let it be WooCommerce products. And let's give a name for our filter set. Let's call it products also. It is needed only to distinguish one filter set from another in the dashboard. Let's finally create our first filter. Click on the Add Filter button, and we see a form with fields for configuring the filter. I will not describe all these fields in detail now, but will do so in another video. So let's choose a filter criterion, what we will filter by. Let it be a filter by product category. We click on the filter by drop-down list, see all the available filtering criteria, and choose our product category. Note the gray inactive filters, the gray inactive options, they cannot be selected because they are not relevant for this post type, or they have already been selected for other filters of this filter set. In the next field, we enter the filter title, which will be displayed in the filters widget. Let it be called so category. Next, we need to specify a prefix for the URL. A special feature of the Filter Everything Pro plugin is that the filter result pages have their own clean, pretty URLs, and this field allows you to configure that part of the URL that is responsible for this filter. For example, we can look at our demo site and select filters brand Acer and Apple and the color blue. As you can see, the URL of the page with the filtering results contains words color here and word brand here. These are the URL prefixes for these filters, and this is what is configured in this field here. So let it be the word category as the most obvious. Next, we choose the appearance of our filter in the filters widget. It can be checkboxes, radio buttons, labels list, drop-down, and range. Let's select checkboxes or just leave checkboxes. Next, we see the link more options that opens additional settings. Here we can see various options such as filter logic, sort terms by, ability to include or exclude certain terms, specific categories in our case, filters folding, search field, show hierarchy, parent filter, and so on. I will talk about these options in detail in another video, while I will only enable show hierarchy because it will be more informative for visitors. Let's create another filter. Let it be product color. Here it is. We give it a name, also color. And we have to set a prefix, let it be word color, and choose radio buttons as the appearance. Okay, and let's create a numerical filter by price. To do this, we have to select the custom field numeric type of filter. Here it is. As you can see, the new field appeared here, and we have to enter the key of the meta field with the price. As you know, in WooCommerce, this is the word price with an underscore character at the beginning. We also give it a name, for example, price. Sorry, we have to enter meta key, enter the name of the filter, and prefix for the URL. Let it be also word price. It is worth noting that for numeric filters, the URL prefix has a slightly different meaning than for the rest of the filters. If you look at our demo site, and select some value for a price filter, for the price filter, minimum and maximum values, we can see that the word price is not in the URL path, but in its get parameter section, and the word price is combined with the words max and minimum and min. As we can see, the appearance for a numeric filter can only be range, since other appearances do not make sense for it. So let's leave it as is. And let's try to move price filter to the top of our filter set. Next, we see settings for our filter set. The main of which are fields where to filter here, and what to filter. The first field defines the page or list of typical pages of your site where this filter set will be used. Let's choose our shop page. Let's choose common WordPress pages, and here our shop page. Now we see that the and what to filter field has changed after selection. This field allows you to specify the WP query that you want to filter on the page selected in the previous field. Usually this is main WP query, but if you use page builder like Elementor or Visual Composer, or even you use custom WP query on your filtered page, then here you will see more than one option to choose from. If you don't know what WP query is and which one to choose, just experiment with different ones, and the one that will filter your products or posts will be the right one. If you choose the wrong WP query, your post will your post or products will remain the same in the filtering process, and only the filters widget will change. Okay, we publish our filter set and open our shop page. We can open it from here, and we can see that there are no filters here. To make them appear, you need to add a filters widget to the sidebar or widget area that is on the shop page. In my case, it is product sidebar. Here we have to search filters widget. Here it is, and add it here in this sidebar. Update sidebar settings and check our shop page. As we can see, our filters appeared. All right, great. Let's try to check if they work. We choose a category. By the way, you can see that hierarchy is also displayed for the category filter as we set it in the filter settings. Let's choose this category. Let's choose some color, for example, gold. Oh, it's not gold. Maybe green, or we can choose red or black. And we can specify some price values, minimum and maximum. And we make sure that our filters work, and it's great. So as you can see, there is nothing complicated in setting up the Filter Everything PRO plugin. Okay, now let's talk shortly about some common problems when setting up filters. First of all, you may encounter the fact that the filters widget does not appear. As I mentioned above, this is usually because you haven't added the filters widget to the right sidebar, or you have added it to some other sidebar. So please check and put the filters widget in the correct sidebar. It also sometimes happens that instead of filters, you see a message that no one filter set is related with this page. This means that you have added the filters widget to the correct sidebar, but your filter set is not configured for this page. You should check the field where to filter and select your target page there. I mean in your filter set. Here it is, this field and this page. There are situations where the filters widget is displayed. The filter title is also displayed, but you see the message that there are no terms yet. Usually this can be related to the custom field type of filters, and the reason of this can be in an incorrect key of the meta field. Or the fact that you have not yet added any values to the posts on this page in their meta fields. Please check if the filters meta key is correct and fix it if it is not correct. Well, I think that's enough for basic filter settings. More details about Filter Everything Pro can be found in another video. Thank you for watching.